Good morning and welcome to worship. My name is Pastor Melissa. I'm the lead pastor here at First United Methodist Church of Cleburne. And if I didn't have the opportunity to greet you this morning, know that it is my joy. I'm going to lean into that because we are lighting the joy candle this morning of Advent. It is my joy that you are here in worship with us, whether you are in the warmth of our sanctuary, still getting the warmth of your coffee from out in our narthex, or warming it up at home and joining us online. We believe that you belong here. And this morning, as we come into our time of gathering together, I want to offer us some community moments. These are opportunities to be the church outside of our time in worship. And the first one is this. Today at noon, we have our women's gift exchange. That will be happening in our youth building. Come and join us. Bring a side if you want to. Bring a gift to exchange that has a story. And this is for women of every age. So from the smallest among us to the oldest among us, come and join us today at noon. Also, I want to make sure that you're aware, next Sunday, this chancel area is going to look a little different because it's Kids Pageant Sunday, and that's happening here at our 9 a.m. service. So come and experience the wonder of our children bringing us our kids pageant this year. This is a big one that I've got. This is one that you've probably seen if you've looked at our Advent calendars and have wondered, what does that mean? We have a new tradition that was brought to us from Mark White and from our very own sheriff, asking us to do Christmas in jail this year. And so what that is on Friday, December 22nd, we're going to go out at 11 a.m. to our jail right here in Johnson County, and we're going to spend time eating lunch with the inmates there, and we're also going to spend time in prayer. There's going to be an opportunity to do devotionals and worship together. So if that's something that as long as you are above 18 years old, you can take part in. Would you please do us a favor, sign up in the narthex this Sunday, and there's a form that you need to take and have notarized. And if you're like, I would love to do that, but my schedule just simply won't allow me to do that, know that we are taking lunch with us, and you can leave a donation to help us purchase that lunch to take with us in the narthex as well. And if you have questions about it or forget to sign up, just shoot us an email here at the church office at fumccleburne.com this week, and we'll get that form emailed over to you. But this is truly going to be one of those transformative moments that can draw you into the Christmas season. So December 22nd, mark your calendar down, sign up out in the narthex this Sunday for that. And then also, I just want to make sure that you're aware, because we're 2 weeks out, y'all, from Christmas Eve and Christmas Day. Can you believe it? I cannot believe it. And so Christmas Eve Day is on a Sunday this year. So in the morning, we are going to have a church-wide brunch at 10 a.m. in the gym. And then at 11 a.m., we're going to have worship as one church family here in the sanctuary together. And then come back in the evening for our candlelight and communion services at 4, 6, or 11 p.m. that evening. And on that note, there's many ways to gather, but let's come into our time of worship with kids time. Hey kids, it's a special time for you this morning with me, Pastor Melissa, this morning. Yeah, you were the first one here this morning. Lydia, I'd love if you would light our candles for us this morning. And you're about to find out why Ellis is on a gingerbread man. And can you do me another favor, Lydia? When you're done lighting the candles, would you leave our little lighter stick on the side of the altar for me? Why is Ellis on a gingerbread? Let's just get right to it, y'all. Okay, y'all can sit down. I'm going to pull it out so y'all can see it. But first, can you tell me, why is Lydia lighting our candles? What? Tell me, Reagan. Because Jesus is coming, that's right. And and you're here too, Vance? Yeah. And Lydia lights our candles for us to also remind us that the Holy Spirit is here with us in worship, and that our worship time has begun. And it's you, our kids, that remind us that God is here and that it's time to be about worship. So, I brought a few things with me that y'all have already spied because y'all are so clever, you're so smart, so attentive. The first that y'all noticed is y'all see an Ellis. Ellis is on a gingerbread man, and it's a little ornament that hangs on our Christmas tree at home. I also brought this plate. What does this plate say? Joy. And it's got a little hand. Yeah, it's Cora's hand. It says Cora 2023. It's got Cora's hand on it. It says the word joy. Who's this? Santa. Can you believe? Lydia, can you read what that says on the back of it? It says Melissa. Do you know who made this Santa? I made this Santa when I was probably about Reagan's age, and it has lasted. That's some sturdy construction paper, y'all. So why did I bring all of these things with me this morning? Is it my child that stole the other stuff that was? No, I put it in my lap. I'm sorry, Ellis. I brought these things because do y'all have a tradition with your family of getting all the Christmas stuff out? And does it make you smile when you pull some of the things out from previous years? Well, for us parents, some of these things that our kids made are our favorite things to pull out year by year. They bring us joy when we bring them out. And that's what we're going to be talking about this morning. And we're going to light that pink candle up there because that's our candle of joy and Advent. And y'all know why we light those candles? What do they tell us? What do they tell us, Reagan? Yeah, that Jesus is here, but more importantly, that Jesus is coming to us in what form? The form of a baby. That's right. And so as we light more and more of the candles on the Advent wreath, it reminds us that we're getting closer and closer to the birth of Jesus. So this week, you're going to hear me talk about all the ways that we can be about joy for ourselves, for the people that we love and know, and for the people we don't know that are out in our community or in our schools or in our places that we go, where we can bring joy to people so that they might get a taste of unwrapping their Christmas ornaments just in their week-to-week days. Does that sound pretty good? All right, I'm going to say a prayer for us. I'm going to say a line, and then you repeat it